How will the country be different because of this legislation? And what difference will it make to me?
Well, modernizing the infrastructure of America will make a gigantic difference. Our roads, our ports, our bridges, our airports, our mass transit systems. And there's so much we can do, creating very, very significant jobs and good pay. But the most important thing is to put us in a competitive position where no one can outcompete us because we have an infrastructure that allows us to get things done quickly, safely, and in a modern way.
I know that President Biden just passed the rescue plan, and I'm just wondering how that differs from this jobs plan.
Great question. So the American Rescue Plan was an emergency package that was meant to, and is meant to, we're still implementing it, address the crisis we're living in. What the American Jobs Plan is meant to do is to invest in industries of the future, to rebuild our infrastructure across the country, create millions of jobs, ensure more people have access to broadband, more people have access to clean drinking water, and more people have assistance that they need to address caregiving across the country.
What kind of jobs does the plan actually create?
This plan will create jobs all around the country, putting people to work building things, roads, bridges, highways, constructing new housing, replacing lead pipes to ensure clean water for all Americans. It'll put people to work innovating in R&D and labs around the country, helping to create new discoveries in clean energy jobs of the future. And it will also help increase the pay and the dignity of the workers who provide care in our economy, caring for the elderly and the disabled.
How does this jobs plan tackle climate change? And is environmental justice being factored in?
That's such a great question. This jobs plan upgrades housing. It electrifies transportation, it invests in innovation, and it builds out the supply chains that we're going to need to tackle the climate crisis. And at the same time, it targets 40% of the benefits of this investment in the communities that have been disadvantaged.
Hello, President Biden. My question is, how will rural broadband work, and how quickly can the expansion occur?
The idea that we're not in a position where we invest in loans and grants to companies and local governments and nonprofits and rural co-ops to be able to come into the 21st century with a minimum requirement of having access to the internet seems to be very short-sighted. So what we're going to do is the goal is to bring broadband coverage to every single home in America by 2030.
90 out of the top Fortune 500 companies pay $0 in taxes. How will your job plan make them pay their share?
Our corporate tax system is broken. What this plan is going to do is it's going to fix it by making sure that corporations pay a 28% tax. We're going to apply a global minimum tax so that companies can no longer shift profits and production abroad. All told, what this will do is it'll make sure that companies are paying their fair share and also that we have the revenue to invest in our infrastructure.